So good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Are you still awake?
Yes.
Very much. Last night, sleep. Still 7
Very well.
So anyway, our discussion is very short. It is alarm safety parameters. So this session is free. So you have nothing to pay. Only you pay for least attention. So pay attention, please. Thank you. So I am your presenter, Salome Fernandez, second officer of the board. So we will be talking about safety alarm parameters. So the learning objectives of this discussion will be, at the end will be explain alarm safety parameters, determine safety contours, and identify safety depth to use. So first I will let Alex, it's your birthday. Can I have you? Thank you. From your position, could you go until to the door? Could you go to the door? Then, thank you and come back. So, guys, thank you. So guys, did you know this? I asked Alex to go to the door. You notice that he did not pass in this area, and that's our topic for today, about alarm safety parameters. So what is the use of alarm safety parameters? Has anybody any idea for this alarm safety parameters from the word alarm? Sir Brian.
Alarm safety parameters is used to warn the navigators for any potential hazards or warnings to the navigators.
Yes, right. Somebody else from the word alarm.
Give us warning.
Warning. Yeah, correct. Actually, all of you are correct. So, the use of safety parameters on board is the settings that ensures the safe navigation of the vessel by providing warnings and preventing the ship from entering in dangerous areas. So take note of this, guys. I highlighted warnings and preventing. Warnings and preventing. This is the alarm setting parameters. Only two words, warnings and preventing not to enter into dangerous area or any hazardous area, or for the maritime term is non-navigable waters. So that is the alarm safety parameters. And this alarm safety parameters covers, there are four types. There are four types. First is safety depth, safety contour, shallow contour, and depth contour. So always remember, guys, these four kinds of safety parameters. Either wherever you are, what kind of vessel, what kind of this, still these four are connected. This four is always asked question by the third party or whatsoever for state control or flag state. So these four should be all together. So don't forget this four. And I will explain to you what is safety depth. So, Sir Jolly, could you please read safety depth?
Safety depth. Depth considered safe for navigation based on her draft.
So as explained, based on her draft. So for short, the safety depth is the least depth of the vessel that may pass on the safe navigation. So the lesser the depth, the danger you pass. The higher the value of depth, so the safety. So like for example, can I ask you again? So could you step? So safety depth. If I executed in the English of safety depth, so automatically the lesser the depth of the safety depth will be highlighted. So this is the highlighted one, and you could pass. Could you pass again? So as you can see, he did not pass on this particular depth because this is the lesser depth. So I set now on the safety depth. He passed on the navigable water, which he think it's safety. So that's safety depth. Thank you. Safety contour. Sir Giovanni, could you do it, please?
Safety contour, a deep contour line chosen to separate seawater deeper from unsafe waters shallower.
Okay, so safety contour. It is a contour line that divides, or you can identically choose from non-navigable waters to navigable waters. That's very easy. So non-navigable waters is just like shallow water. Navigable waters is more deeper water. So if I will give you an example of safety contour line, Could you stand it again? Because it's just birthday. So, no, just it. So, no. If I am the safety control line, okay, from the moment he passed or he crossed in my line, I will give him an alarm in order to prevent him not to pass or to go through in this hazardous area. So that's safety control. Okay, thank you very much. Shallow contour. Sir Glenn, could you read?
Shallow contour indicates the limit of very shallow water where navigation is hazardous.
Okay, thank you very much. So a shallow contour is more shallower than the safety contour. If I have the safety contour, I have now the shallow contour. So if the vessel will pass in this area, it is very dangerous now for him. So he should not pass in this line. He have a precaution with the safety contour, but in the shallow contour, it's already dangerous. He may run aground already. Okay, so depth contour. Could you read, please?
Okay, represents water that is significantly deeper than necessary for safe navigation.
Okay, thank you very much. So from the word deeper, so we have the safety contour, we have the shallow contour, and now we have more deeper contour. From the word is deeper, for us we calculate is 4 times of the ship's maximum drop. So it's more deeper and more safer. It's only used for navigation that you can identify already that this area is already depth, so we can pass in this area. So nothing to worry with this depth control. So I will give you some example setting for the ECDIS. Shallow contour 9, safety contour 15, safety depth 14 and 50. So this is the actual setting of the ECDIS. This is what it looks like. I will tackle first the safety depth. As you can see, I set safety depth in 14. So the moment I set the 14, the lesser the depth or the lesser the value, it's automatically highlighted, as you can see. So 13.7 is less than 14, so it's highlighted. And the other one is 14.7 and 17. As you can see, it's faded. It means it is more deeper than the safety depth. And then one example of the safety depth, I will ask Ms. Rochelle. So if I have a vessel here, I have a draft of 10 meters. Can I pass through this 8 meters or I will safely pass through this 15 meters? What will do? So she definitely chose 15. It's because the more the deeper, the more the higher value is the more safer of the vessel to pass. Shallow contour. First, shallow contour, I set 9. As you can see, the contour goes to 10. Why? It's because the contour line, it's only, the digit is only 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, and so on. So if I set 9, the next higher value of the 9 should be highlighted. So she choose automatically into 10. If the next value is, for example, I set in 12, so she will set into next what? 15. She will never give you a lesser value because the use of this safety control parameters are to protect us from any dangers. The same situation with the safety contour, I set in 15, but she cannot find any 15 contour line here. Instead, she choose 20, which is more higher than 15. And the same scenario with the depth contour 50. Okay? So for my a quick recap, again, alarm safety parameters. What's the key word for that? Correct. It's warning and prevention. And 4 types of alarm safety parameters. Could you remember? Yes, ma'am.
Safety depth, we have the safety contour, shallow contour, and depth contour.
Thank you very much for your question. Okay. You have another question or no? If no, I have a question. Among all these 4 types of safety control, which gives this an alarm or which gives this a warning to the mariners, as I demo in the earlier? Is it safety depth, safety control, shallow, or depth control? Safety control. Alright. And one more is
Safety depth.
safety depth. And that's for my presentation. See you tomorrow and thank you very much.
Hello everyone. Today we will have a topic subject regarding navigation. The topic we will tackle is about navigational light signal. I'm today facilitator. My name is Ariel Pigangano. And we will start our learning outcomes. The learner should be able to define the navigational lights, distinguish the navigational lights, colors, signals, and characteristics. Then, the learners should be able to illustrate the navigational lights, color, signal, and characteristics. So, anyone from you can tell me about navigational light in a simple words? From deck side. Anyone? Sure.
Navigation lights are the lights that are being used by the ships for the safety of the vessel during at night.
Okay. Can I have one more idea regarding navigational lights? Sir.
Navigational lights exhibited to the ships during the navigation.
Okay. So, navigational lights, lights that provide information about the vessel position, heading, or status, aiding in traffic control and preventing collision, especially at night in poor visibility. Okay. This added information regarding collision regulation rules of the road, the compliance of the light. So, must be complied with all the weathers, complied with from sunset to sunrise. The light must be exhibited from sunrise to sunset in restricted visibility. So we know that the light must be on all the time. So comply with the provision of Annex 1 from pages 38 to 46 to those regulations. But we will never tackle the deepest, this one, because it is the technicality of it. So we move on. Types of navigational lights. So we have one here, masthead light. Sir Georgie, can you tell about something masthead light?
Masthead light are exhibited on the half side of the ship.
Okay. Masthead light actually it's a white light. Okay, that position on the forward and up center line, and it has an arc of visibility 235 degrees. Okay, so we have the sublight. Sir Luis, can you tell something about sidelight?
So for side lights, it's the one posted either on the port side, either on the left side of the ship and the right side of the ship, and are usually colored red and
Okay, so sidelight is normally, it is known as where your vessel is facing on. So if you have your left in your body, it will be color red. And the arc of visibility of this one is 112.5 degrees. So this is port side, and land, this is left side. So green light is on the starboard side, and in land we call it on the right side. So it's clear regarding this one. So we move on to stern light. Capron, can you tell about the stern light?
Stern light is the light which is working on a stern.
Okay, stern light actually is placed on the stern part, and it has an arc of visibility of 135 degrees, and it is a white light. So you know already that these are all the navigational lights what we have. So next we have a towing light. Towing light is a yellow color, and it also placed on the stern part, same as the stern light. So we have all around light. All around light is a white light with 360 degrees visibility. So we have the flashing light. Flashing light is also white light or sometimes yellow light, and it flashes with a frequency of 120 flashes or more. Okay, this is an example that you can see. It's just you can see it's just circle with colors. And when you are facing from this monitor, you will see what side already. So this light is already telling you what they mean. So the color itself, for example, on this part, you see where the vessel is already facing to you. So you can see the masthead light, there's a satellite. So it means to say, when you are facing to him with this one, you have head to head. Okay? So we have another situation here, like sailing vessel. This is run by propel, so that's why you see green light over, on top of it is the red light. So this is sailing vessel propelled with engine. Okay, and the rest, you will see some special light, like here, this red, white, red, and this two is actually the navigation light. So it means the vessel restricted in visibility to maneuver. Okay, so I will show you some another picture of it with the vessel appearance. So here you can see clearly now what I mean with that picture. So you can see here where they're facing on. Here you can see this is a vessel at anchor. So navigational lights are 316. So, but this one is all around light, not same as the masthead light that's showing for navigation. Now you will see all the difference with the vessel restricted her ability to maneuver, making way, vessel restricted her ability at anchor. So there are special character, but the color are all same, very common and nothing more special. So let's talk about the light and sound signal, but actually we are focusing only on the light. Okay, the term one short blast means a blast about 1 second's duration. In light is just only one flash. So same as the sound and same as in flash. So we have the term prolonged blast means a blast for 4 or 6 seconds duration. So same what I'm talking with a blast or flash. Okay. In maneuvering and warning signal, these are the common alarm you will hear, especially when you are in a narrow channel. So one short blast means to say I'm altering my course to starboard. Two short blasts means I'm altering my course to the port. Okay. Three short blasts means I'm operating astern propulsion. And the next one is one prolong, one short, one prolong. And one short is in order. This is how you answer. Next, we have two prolonged blasts followed one short blast. That means I'm intended to overtake you on your starboard side. So you can answer it also with that procedure before. So the next one, two prolonged blasts followed by short blasts means intended to overtake you on the port side. One prolonged, one short, one prolonged, one short. This is in order to answer this intention of other vessels. So, vessel in doubt shall immediately indicate a doubt by giving at least 5 short blasts. So remember, this is in narrow channel, not in open sea. But you can use also this 5 short blasts when you see there is a danger for another vessel that you want to show. But you can also use light to directly towards that direction so that they know that there is an hazard or obstruction. Okay. So, in my presentation, do you have something to clarify regarding with the lights? Yes, ma'am.
Can I
lights? It's in the ship? Or
Yes. I can show you in your vessel what you did here. Okay. So for this example, I will show you where the navigational was placed. With this long vessel, you will have one navigational light here, and you have the side light. Here, starboard is the green one. Here on the port side is the red one, and you have also one here on the front. Somewhere here is one more navigation light. On the up, you will see the stern light. It is little bit lower, so that you know this is the upper part of the vessel. So that's why the light is already communicating with you. It doesn't mean that lights is only just lights there. So to be honest, you even though without communication in the radio, you know what is the intention of the other vessel by showing their light, knowing the light. So that's the important of it.
Thank you, sir.
So for my reference, this I do STCW 2010 and for consolidated 2018. Okay? Before I end my topic, do you have another clarification? Okay, I'll just leave you one something to remember. Lights, something that makes your vision possible. Okay? Thank you everyone for listening. See you next time.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
By the way, I'm Mr. Glenaris Aquino. And our course for today is about knowledge of the procedures conducting inspection. The learning objectives of our topic is, at the end of the presentation, the trainees will be able to demonstrate the proper procedure of bag search and body search in relation to ISPS prior to visitors who will enter the vessel. Before we proceed, may I know what's the meaning of ISPS? Have you ever heard about ISPS? Security. Yes, ma'am.
International
Yes. Thank you for that. So ISPS means, can you read it please?
Okay, international ship and port facility code, which were developed by the IMO and its maritime security working group before being adopted by Congress in Maritime Security in December 2002, with entry in the force set in July 2004.
Thank you. So it is developed by the IMO, this Maritime Security Working Group being adopted by the Congress on Maritime Security in December 2002 with entry into force in July 2004. If it is developed, there is always a purpose when they develop the IMO. So the purpose of this ISPS is, can you read it, please, sir?
ISPS code is a comprehensive set of measures to enhance the security of ships and port facilities. It is developed in response to the perceived threats to ship and port facilities in the wake of the 9/11 attacks in the United States.
Thank you. So it means that it is a comprehensive set of measures to enhance security of ships and port facility. It is developed to perceive threats to ship and port facility in the wake of the 9/11 attacks in the United States. Before we proceed, I will be presenting to you a video and try to analyze it itself. It will be all about a man who is conducting a bag search.
When you search your bag, you should run your hand over the bag. Does it feel like it should? Does it have unusual bulges or bumps in the line? Put your hand under the bag. Check the weight. Does it feel heavier than it looks? Check the outside zippers or pockets. Open the bag. To protect yourself from potential injury, use your stick to move items so you can see if there's anything hidden away. Does anything look or feel abnormal? Remove any large items and place them in a plastic bin. With your flashlight, open zipper. Have a look around. Make sure the inside of the bag looks like the inside of the bag should. Feel wallets. Check them if you feel it is necessary, or if you are suspicious for any reason. Open things like sunglasses cases, containers, cigarette bags, or makeup bags. Try and put things back in some kind of order. We understand time is of the essence, and we are trying to move large crowds. But a good bag check can happen quickly to help keep our large and small venues safe.
So we'll make forward on that. My question is that, what did you notice when the search was conducted? Did you notice anything?
It was very thorough, sir.
Very thorough.
It's very thorough.
Already done.
Yes.
Thoroughly done.
You notice also that when he searched the bag, he used his forehand in getting the objects. Do you think it's proper or not?
It's not allowed, right? To hold the things of the passenger or the personnel. I don't know. What I know is it's not allowed that you will hold. The security person will be the one to hold. Unless the person will be the one to hold and just look at it.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, for your comments. And afterwards, that will be a suspense. After the video, the discussion, we will answer all your queries. Okay, we will proceed again with another video. Thank you, ma'am. I'll be showing to you again another video where the purpose and the fire to enter the boarding areas. So I know that most of us already board the plane and you know already the procedures. So it was on that area. It's like Ma'am Aliyah said that it is whom you are the one who will remove all your things from the bag, not that the inspector will have to remove. Just like in the video that I used to cut, the person who will enter the boarding areas used to remove all his personal belongings, not the officer who will subject to remove all his belongings. So, how to conduct proper search, especially on people who will visit our city? Do you have any idea? Can you share with me your experiences with how to conduct a proper search, please?
Well, it depends to the level of security what we have. But if the security level 1, it's not that thorough checking. It's just if you want to search in a group, you can pick one that if it looks suspicious. But the rest, it depends to the security level.
Okay, sir. Thank you for that. My objective is how to conduct the search visitor. So you must first disregard this issue, but the procedure is I want to know. Okay, I will be telling to you, explaining later, that in order to conduct or before commencing for a bag search, it must be visible to a CCTV. If it is available on board, or if not, you have your colleagues or senior officers during the search process. Make a respectful approach to the person to be searched and allow the person that he will remove all his personal belongings from his bag. And after you can do the search using a stick or flashlight to see all pockets. So, we are doing this because we are avoiding such claims. We can lose our profession if they will claim that we stole something or we damaged their laptop or something like this. They said that training makes perfect, so we will demonstrate the proper way of searching a bag through our presentation.
This one?
Yes. ask the presence of Mr. Alex. Because Mr. Alex is nearest to reality. It's like our ship is going to Africa or we are in Africa. So, supposed to be Mr. Alex is visitor on our ship.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
I'm coming from Angola, and then I want to check. I'm the technician radar, and then I'm going to check your radar in your press, please.
Okay, sir. Captain, we have visitors here, and he wants to take the radar. Okay, I did now the pass, and I will go first the searcher back before he will enter. It is the policy of our company, sir, that I will be subjected to search your back first before prior to entry. Are you willing to cooperate on that?
Yes, sir. No problem.
So, do not search alone. CCTV is not available. You have your companion with you to witness the process. Can you please remove all your personal belongings, sir?
Okay.
In your bag before I conduct the inspection. So, did you all remove your stuff? Your bag?
Yeah.
So, I will start now to search and bag. I will use a stick to locate all the areas. Be sure but my hand is visible. And if it is dark, I will use a flashlight. Can you open this? Okay.
Can I put my...
Yes. So, the key objective is that we must avoid these claims. Be sure that our hands must be visible and another guy must be witness. Do you have any question on that process?
Do you include metal detectors? Or do you include metal detectors also?
Sorry, can you upload it?
Metal detectors. The one with...
If there is no metal detector on board, we can use this one. That's why I'm demonstrating it. How about this searching personnel? Or we conduct this body search. So, I will be showing again a video containing about body search. So about this body search, I need your cooperation so that it will be more effective. He's your partner, but before doing this body search, the one who's searching must represent gender with the one who will be searched. So please stand up and search your partner.
Search you. Maybe you're hiding something.
Do according to your partner.
Ito na lang. Dapat pala ito. Hindi na.
Sorry?
Is it okay to ask for clarification?
Yes, ma'am.
How about when the searching for the one who be searched is a woman and the searching
That's why I told you.
in real McCoy, does it, is it allowed?
No.
Or are you still going to search that person?
Yes, but we need to same gender. We need a woman for a woman and then for a man.
What if there's no available?
So, we must eliminate and avoid, because we are preventing So, is there any question from your group or some recommendations we are getting our
It happened to me, by the way, when I was going to another country. I
Sorry?
don't have, I said, they don't have
Woman.
the woman. And then I waited for whole day until they get a woman in front. Because it's not allowed for us to touch anybody like a man, even if it's security purposes. So I waited like 16 hours in that country. I just
yeah.
waited outside.
Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. My mind is still on morning. Yeah. So my topic today is MSDS. By the way, I'm Mr. Jolly Morfe. Serve as a master in chemical tankers. That's why I select this topic, MSDS. It is more convenient for me. So, for this topic, MSDS, it's referred to the Material Safety Data Sheet. Is anybody of you already seen this kind of documents?
Yes.
Okay? You've been on chemical tankers, means.
Even in engine, there is a MSDS right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, okay. So in this case, if I asking you, if this MSDS can present also in our daily life living, even not on the vessel, do you think it still exists on the land?
Yes, somehow. Yes.
Somehow. Have you taken a bath this morning?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what shampoo you have? Palmolive. Have you read what is on the label on the can? The label on the can, it's the same with MSDS. What we have. In this time, our life now is always working with chemicals. Everybody knows that one. So, in my topic, at the end of this session, the trainee should be able to describe the physical and chemical properties of chemical cargoes, identify the category of liquid chemical, whether it is corrosive, toxic, flammable, or explosive, and explain the importance of MSDS. Okay? MSDS, Material Safety Data Sheet, used to identify the physical, chemical properties, hazard, proper handling requirements, and compatibility, storage, including emergencies. Like what I told you, the shampoo. Have you read that one? No, only use it. But it is the hazard also. It must be included over there. Same as in MSDS. So, in MSDS, actually it's a 16 section they have in the chemicals. And you can find it on board on public places. Before the chemical tankers will be loaded, those chemical, the chief officers will be posting that one, do some briefing on the crew, and everybody must be know what chemical they are going to load. So if the chemical tankers composed of 30 tanks, sometimes they are loading 12 different cargoes. That's why the life in chemical is not so easy. You need to familiarize all those chemicals. Okay? Okay, can you read these sections that we have in the MSDS? That 16 section.
Product and company identification, hazards identification, composition information on ingredients, first aid measures, firefighting measures, accidental release measures, handling and storage, exposure controls, physical and chemical properties, stability and reactivity, toxicology information, ecological information, disposal consideration, transport information, regulatory information, and other information.
So as I mentioned, because we are shorted time, we are concentrating for my topic, hazard identification, handling storage, and physical and chemical properties. Okay? For the section 1, as what I told you, there's a shampoo. It's included the full name of the shampoo, the product, manufacturer, who is the one. Sometimes when you are looking also the expiry. Okay? So in the section 2 that I mentioned, that we will going to concentrate is the hazard identification. Anyway, I have some safety data sheet here that you can refer. I can give you, one of you. So that is the actual one of our sample of MSDS on board. It is the copy of MSDS in isopropyl alcohol, that one which we are using. On the section 2 of that MSDS, you can find these items. On the section 2, you can find this one. It's, you can immediately find this is flammable. Flammable and harmful. So, you can immediately identify or describe or categorize the cargo based on the MSDS. Which one of our objectives in our topic? So in the section 2, you can find immediately the how to categorize it. Composition and ingredients of, on the section 3, of the chemicals. Then, first aid measures on the section 4 of the MSDS. Section 5 is the firefighting measure, the suitable firefighting media that you are going to use in case you have some fire on board. Okay? Accidental release. So how did you respond in case that the chemical that you have on board have whatever personal protective equipment needed? Okay? On section 7, again, we will focus these ones, handling in storage. Because of this safety handling practice, proper storage, and same as the leveling of the equipment. You can see also in section 2. So, this chemical, as I mentioned, if the chemical tankers a lot of cargo tank and you have a lot of cargo, the reaction and compatibility of this one have different. You need some chemicals. There's some, in case that they have leakage from one tank to another, they have some violent reaction due to their composition. Like what we have in alcohol on the item 5. Okay. Here in alcohol, on the number 4 reactivity, the group of the chemicals, it is in group 4. If you are going to load beside the tank of acid, bitter and oxidizing chemical, it may cause heat generation. That's why you are important also the reactivity that it may cause if you store from one tank to another. So you cannot store it from one tank to another. Okay? You have need some spacing. Okay? Same as the coding, that you can immediately identify if it is, whether it is toxic, the signage in section 2 of MSDS. Exposure, and section 8, exposure control and protective, personal protective. It is indicated in this section, it's the threshold limit. What do you mean by threshold limit? It is the limit that the people can safely work without adverse effect on their health. Then, section 9, where the physical and chemical properties of the chemicals. But what I'm mentioning, and on also that you can check in our learning objective, you can find it on section 9. here is the content on section 9. The physical properties of alcohol. It is odorless, okay? And flammability. That is more important. It is a flammable. That is closed cap at the plus point of 11.7 immediately to the dangerous of impact. The hazard, including the hazard. Okay? In section T, stability, reactivity, same also, toxicological, which is if you are acute or chronic, it's depend on your exposure. On the section 12, there's ecological, that impact to the environment, whether on land or on sea. And the 13 is disposal consideration. If you're going to dispose, the following local and regulations that you need. You can find also on 14 the transport information, the regulation on 15, and on the 16th section, some other safety information. So, in summarize, based on this MSDS, do you think everybody somebody will, if I asking you, if someone of you will asking, is this really needed on board or not?
Yes.
So what is the importance of it?
Safety first. So you should know what's there in the labeling.
Okay.
How to use it. Because if you don't know how to use it, it will be a problem for them.
So it means that MSDS, the importance of MSDS is vital. How can you explain the importance of MSDS?
The importance of MSDS?
Yeah?
When you are handling, like for example, my experience for infection control, we are having this also alcohol for the cleaning. If you don't know how to clean if you don't know how to use the proper alcohol, you are not going to fight the bacteria, you're not going to kill the bacteria, but instead you are just pouring something. And if it's too much, the alcohol, it will be detrimental to the health.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you are using the proper steps in dealing with the chemicals. But either you'll get killed or you'll have a problem with the
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, Ma'am. So, yeah.
From its name, you can already define material safety data sheet. So it means that by handling this material, you are after the safety on how to handle it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. To summarize for that one, this is MSDS is not just only a document. It's important tools on liquid cargo to identify their name, hazard, categorize, which is the one in our learning objectives. You can find it MSDS, which is the categorization, whether it is flammable, whether it's toxic. In section 2, you can find it. Also, you can identify the physical and chemical properties on section 9 of the cargo. And you can tell the importance of MSDS for the people on board. Any other question regarding to my topic?
No answer.
I hope some of you will catch something important regarding to my topic. If nobody, other question?
No.
That's all my topic. See you tomorrow. And thank you.